Now let's talk about health, and of course we do that every Thursday. We'll talk about the Breast Cancer Awareness Week because it's a whole month dedicated to breast cancer. I'm the official ambassador for the AM show on breast cancer this month because it affects 1% of men. But before we do all that, we'll bring you some great experiences of what you need to do to protect your prostate. And we all do know that it affects many men. And our regulars on the show are from Phytotec Limited. And I have Ruben Agbo here with me, a herbal medical practitioner, herbal medical doctor with Phytotec. Good morning to you, Ruben.
Good morning, Roland.
Yes, and when it comes to some of the related issues, you have some great product. But what are the benefits of taking the Phyto booster over energy drinks?
All right, okay. So when we look at energy drinks, people want energy to do everything that they want to do. So some people, like elderly men and women, the drivers around, busy professionals and other stuff, they all want energy for the work that they are doing. But when you look at the things that they are opting for this energy, they want caffeinated drinks. If you look at this caffeinated drink, they contain a lot of caffeine, a lot of sugar. If you take just one energy drink, you can get like 7 teaspoons of sugar in their drink over there. You can see that this effect is really affecting a lot of people. It can increase your weight gain. It can increase your heart attack. It can even reduce fertility in women. And then, yes, it can also increase the risk of getting miscarriages in women. A lot of people are getting all these things. And when you continue to take these caffeinated drinks, it is not a curse. But in 5 years' time, they can diagnose you of getting hypertension or diabetes. And that is why we are saying that, okay, fine. If you want something that can give you that same energy, but is so natural, then take Phyto Booster. Phyto Booster is a natural herbal dietary supplement.
Why do you have to take it?
So it can give you that energy without getting the effect of sugar and then caffeine, because it does not contain sugar and then caffeine. It is herbal and it is natural. It is so good without any side effects. And people who are taking Phyto Booster, they can attest to the facts that I'm talking about. It is so good for people, and that is why we want everybody to get Phyto Booster.
Now, for many other related substitutes,
yeah,
and Phyto Booster will fall in that category.
Yeah.
They need some medical advice before it's taken, right?
Oh, yes,
what will be some of the precursor actions? Do you test them? Do you look at whether their vital stars are okay before you prescribe it?
All right, so with Phyto Booster, it is just an OTC drug, over-the-counter drug, medicine. So you need not to test for all those things before you take in Phyto Booster, because we just use our normal herbs like precursor, mahogany, wintia, mudia, and those things. You need not to test for all those things. You just have to take it. So far as you are just a man or a woman above 12 years, you can take Phyto Booster. You need not to check for all those things.
Just for energy and vitality.
Yes, just for energy and vitality, and it is very good.
Before we move on to the next phase of what we need to, we're talking about Dermafide. And now Dermafide is used for what?
Okay, so Dermafide is an antibacterial, antifungal, topical agent. So people who are having this ringworm issues, especially with fungal issues, ringworm issues around their mouth, around their head, at times they have jock itch around their vital organs. Some people have foot rot and other stuff. Dermafide is a tincture that is able to treat all this fungal infection. It is very good. So people who have actually taken Dermafide already are giving good testimonies about it. So if you know anybody at all with foot rots or whitlow in sakakao or ringworm around the head, any place at all, when you take Dermafide, it is so good for that one. And that is what we have formulated for Ghanaian men and then women. That is very good. If you say
they take, you mean if they apply?
Oh, okay, yes.
Because this one
if they apply, it's a tincture. Yeah, so you just have to apply to the affected area on the skin.
But what test then would you advise if, let's say, because this one is not an ingestible?
Yes.
That they also have to undertake.
All right, okay. So when you go to the hospital,
because you may apply it and then maybe inside is still.
Exactly.
Just a layman's question.
Yes, I understand. Oh, okay, fine. So when you go to the hospital, they may want to do a skin scraping. So that one will determine what kind of fungal is causing that particular infection on your skin. With that one,
by the dermatologist.
Yes, please. With that one, if they confirm that it is fungal, then you can use a topical agent for that. And then we have a localized infection. If it is a localized infection, it's just around this place. So you can just apply the dermaphyte, then it will go. But if it is not localized, but it is a systemic infection, that is when, with that one, when you go to the hospital, they may want to give you something to ingest and then also something to apply. But if it is a localized infection on the skin, you can just take Phyto Booster, or you can just apply Phyto Booster and then you'll be fine. Yes, please.
But ultimately, and ultimately, you're talking about dermaphyte,
yes,
not
please.
Phyto Booster.
No, dermaphyte.
Dermaphyte.
Yes, please.
But ultimately, the skin will be an important. It would mean that the tests have to be continuous
exactly.
for you to get to this prescription.
Exactly.
How is it prescribed? Can it be found in all medical facilities or pharmacies?
Okay. Yes. So with dermaphyte, you can find it any pharmacy or herbal shops across the country. You can find dermaphyte over there. If you go and then you are not getting, you can kindly call us and then we can supply you with the dermaphyte.
Well, I have to say that I went to one of the top pharmaceutical companies, one of their retail shops, and I saw your products there.
Right.
So
okay, so thank you very much.
It speaks volumes about it. But
right.
now we have to speak to the real reason why we brought you here. We're talking about the related issues of prostate.
Yes.
How big a issue is it? Not only around the world, but also in men in Ghana.
Yes, in men in Ghana. So when you look at, a lot of people do call us. In a day, we can have about 100 calls. And then out of the 100 calls, we get about 50 people who are all suffering from this prostate condition. So it's a very big issue. So in this, if you take 10 men in the society, you can get 5 people who are suffering from this prostate condition. And people who are suffering from this, you can see that they aged from 50 years and above, they are all having a particular effect, that is erectile dysfunction. So in terms of their sexual life, everything is so down because they were not able to take a good care of themselves in terms of their prostate. And that is why we are telling the public that we don't want anybody to suffer from this. We want you to enjoy your retirement age from 60 years and above. Don't spend all your money on drugs and hospital and other stuff. So today, as you are age 30, 35 years and above, kindly just walk into the pharmacy, just get PROSTAT to help you.
But before you do that, what are the related tests you need to go through?
All right,
so if you enter a medical facility, what should you be asking for? Who should you be talking to?
All right, okay. So when you enter into the medical facility and then you see the doctor, they would want to examine you and then diagnose you. But the further diagnosis will have to go to the lab. This is what they do. They can do urinalysis. They want to check your urine. Urinalysis. They want to do PSA. The PSA will also determine the protein in your blood in terms of your prostate. That one will also make the doctor to know that, okay, fine, you are suffering from prostate cancer, you are suffering from prostate enlargement and other stuff. They can also do a scan on your prostate for them to know the extent of the enlargement. They can also do something we call digital rectal examination. With that one, the doctor will be supposed to use the lubricated finger through your inner parts in order to feel the texture and then the consistencies of the prostate. In doing that, they are able to determine that, okay, fine, this is what you are suffering from, as in if it is prostatitis, or if it is prostate enlargement, or if it is prostate cancer. So that is what you should be expecting if you are having this condition. Or
Anybody can take it?
Yes, anybody, any man can take it. It's only for men.
And many of the times when it comes to the condition being dire at the terminal ages, so the periods when we have some difficulties being experienced, then they say you should put on catheter and all that.
Yes.
It's not only one at the hospital. You can take it home. That's it.
Yes.
So those people, you have any solutions?
Oh, okay. All right. So
what would you advise?
Okay. This is what I would advise. If you are putting on catheter or they are fitted uteral catheter, that is through your penis, I would advise that you should try and then get PROSTAT. It can help you. And this is what we are doing for Ghanaian men in Accra. If somebody is putting on uteral catheter, you just know somebody with uteral catheter in their home or at home, you can kindly call us. Just call the numbers on the screen and then we can have a solution for
particularly that. For
uteral catheter. Somebody with the catheter. Yes, please. At home. When you call us, we will attend to the person. Yes, we would want to do that service for free.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I hope your prices are affordable.
Oh yeah, they are affordable. Let me use this opportunity to mention some of the prices that we have. These are recommended retail prices. So as the end user, when you go to the pharmacy, you get the bottle at 105. The bottle contains 30 capsules, 105. And then you get the blister pack. The blister pack contains 10 capsules, You get the blister pack at 35 Ghana cedis. For prostate 60, the bottle is 105, and then the blister pack contains 10 capsules. It goes for 35 Ghana cedis. Now you get the Phyto Booster, the one for the energy, both men and women. You get that one at 20 Ghana cedis. That is recommended retail price. And then for the Dermaphyte, you get one bottle at 20 Ghana cedis.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
It is affordable.
But it's also being sold across all pharmacies and other herbal shops across the capital. But again, just make sure that you're wearing that catheter, you call the number, and you'll be sorted out. But look, thank you for this great education.
All right,
We're
thank
grateful.
you very much.
In the meantime, we've had Ruben Agbo, who is with Phytotec Limited right here in Accra. But look, we have to bring you the latest on AM Showbiz, and please stay with us. We'll be right back.